One of the largest masonry construction companies in Texas is looking for people who want to work, especially if you have a blemish in your life and maybe you need a second chance to begin again. Fox 4's Shaun Rabb has more on the Dee Brown Construction Company in this week's Here and Now.
I'm visiting with David Masterson, the Senior Vice President of Operations at Dee Brown Construction. And first, David, tell me about Dee Brown and exactly what type of construction company you are.
Well, basically, we are a mason contractor. We do a lot of high-end marble and granite, as well as brick and block and your typical masonry. Built a lot of the city skyline, you know, Meyerson Symphony Center, Trammell Crow Building, the museum, one of the bigger ones in the state.
Is this a skill that you teach other people? Is it a skill that's waning in our society, this masonry work?
It is a skill that is definitely waning in our society. You tell your kid, you need to go to college. Don't be a ditch digger. Well, I've got guys that work for me that own homes, buy new trucks every couple years, put their kids through Texas A&M. You can make a good living. And yes, we do train. We hire people in, you know, basically if they're unskilled as laborers, and then we have a training program where you can go into our apprenticeship program and, you know, go from there. 100% of all of our supervisors started out at the bottom.
Dee Brown Construction, yes, you're looking for folks that you can train and bring into this masonry industry, but you also are looking for people who need a second chance.
We have a guy named Charles that, you know, made some mistakes in his life. And, you know, we gave him an opportunity and he came to work for us, you know, basically sweeping floors, doing cleanup and things like that. And now he's one of our top operators in the company, drives a forklift that feeds all of our masons. Very important role and extremely dedicated individual. He just needed a second chance, Shaun.
And so many do. In fact, all of us, one way or another, have
Sure.
needed a second chance.
Everybody deserves a second chance, Shaun. Everyone.
And your pay scale starts where?
If you have never worked in the construction industry and know absolutely nothing, we start you out at $17 an hour. And I like to tell the people that come to work for us, if you're still making $17 an hour in 90 days, you probably need to look for something else, because we're constantly training out in the field and giving people raises.
You're giving people incentives along the way.
Right. And, you know,
Absolutely.
all ships rise.
How can folks apply, David Masterson?
Well, you can go to our website, dbrown.com, and we have a place there where you can put an application in, or you can call, you know, our office at 214-321-6443, and we'll take you there. And basically all you have to have, Shaun, is the proper identification. You know, a state-issued ID or a government-issued ID makes it extremely easy, but sometimes there's other things that they may have, you know, work card or something like that. Drug test, and, you know, we get them working in about a day and a half once they put in their application.
You have a heart to help men begin again so they can be self-sufficient, take care of their families, and change their lives. Is very noble, and I think it's great.
Well, that's our company philosophy. And again, we do go to schools. We do have industry partners that help and everything. But, you know, again, Shaun, and I'm no better than the rest of them. You know, I can remember telling my kid, you know, you don't go to college. You don't get a college education. You're going to suffer in life. And I'm telling you, most of our people make a better living than a lot of people that have a college education, that are stuck in a cubicle somewhere. Don't get me wrong, it's hard work, but at the end of the day, you feel like you've accomplished something, and you know, you feel proud of what you're doing.
David Masterson, I'm glad to know you. I'm glad we met through Mr. James Hogue, and thank you for what you are doing. I promise you, hold on for the tidal wave of phone calls and applications coming your way.
We cannot wait, Shaun. I appreciate you talking with me.
All right, thank you both. And for more information, you can visit dbrown.com. All the information is there on your screen. The phone number, 214-321-6443. Dee Brown Companies are ready to give you a job and train you for a career in masonry.